Alright, and we're back. The squad has been waiting patiently for us in the dropship here, so can hop back in. So this is a Psychic Nexus mission for anyone who played original XCOM. This is very similar to like the bomb disposal missions, in that we're kind of pushing forward towards this major objective, and there are little nodes that we can shoot along the way to delay it. Looks like we are starting with concealment. And then the other thing that's going on is there's going to be hordes and hordes of unpleasant little zombies running around. So once things start getting loud, they're going to start swarming insides. So we do want to push forward fairly aggressively on this mission, just because we are on one of the tighter time limits that these missions can have. So we can go ahead and push up to this heavy cover here. Right, and then these are the little things we're supposed to shoot to delay. Note that shooting them does pop concealment, so once we shoot one, it is go time. So up here we have a couple of Advent troopers, notably looks like an advanced trooper and a purifier, so we'll have to eye on that. I think at this point we just want to like take a full turn moving up, get everyone close-ish and in position, and then we can look at and then we'll engage on the next turn.
Affirmative. Moving out.
We'll put our sniper back in heavy cover here. It's a little risky just running all the way up here, but this guy is mostly melee, so we want to get him as close as we possibly can. Run everyone else up.
As you command.
So, this guy's a skirmisher. He has built-in grapple. We're not in range of the bridge yet. But should be next turn, and just pop up and kill a few of these guys.
Headed there now.
Oh, and I moved my sniper up because I wasn't.
Affirmative.
Are there any ladders up to the upstairs here? Looks like a pipe here. So we could... These guys are all out of sight, and it looked like their vision extended quite a ways down. So we should be ready to just, we should expect that we could pop at any time. Could just take matters into our own hands and do this. And respond from there. We have 5 turns left. I think I like taking one more turn to push forward a little ways and then try and engage on them. So can we... up to here? This is probably the riskiest thing we'd want to do, so we should do that first. So we'll go ahead and move our melee character up here. Trigger them, so we'll line everyone else up in front of this car. Do we want to put our... I think we want to put our sniper on this pole. Should have enough vision. And then run everyone else up next turn. So could leave her out of cover here to maximize her ability to run up the ladder and shoot things. Or in cover here. Got lost there. Huh. Well, I don't think those will be a huge problem. We've got a gunslinger with a very good pistol who can take out potentially arbitrary numbers of lost, so...
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Have to... that works out. Alright, let's get Grenadier on the other good position here, because, Ox can probably just jump jet up and does as good a position. Alright, one more round of Overwatch, and then we will go ahead and engage on the fellows upstairs and probably pull in this horde of Lost as well. Ah! That wasn't the button I meant to hit.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network
Not what I meant to do. I think it'll actually be fine because we don't have any sight on these guys, but that was an amusing mistake to make. So the Lost have a mechanic where when you shoot them, if you kill them, you get to immediately take another action. We've also... Fear of missed shots. They panic if they miss a shot in combat. That's cool. So we'll get to mow down a couple of Lost here for free, and then hopefully overwatch the rest of the team. It's nice to be using this guy on the Lost because his pistol doesn't have ammunition. So, not spending any resources doing it, and it's not a very good watch. So we can go ahead and get here.
For the free.
Right, and then at that point, we're actually kind of hoping that we get seen by the enemy and trigger a bunch of overwatches on them.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Yep. So that's great for us. We'll get some overwatch fire on these guys. That misses.
Come on.
I agree, Mox. This guy's a little healthier than most Lost, but should still be fine. And then we saw another node up there. Alright. So... how's your rend doing? It does 5 to 6 right now. How much health do these guys have? Slightly more than that. Also, that guy might explode. So, we definitely like to get the kill on this guy with the rend, so he gets a charge of focus. Give Stockton on this group. We do not have Stockton weapons. So you've got a good shot on that zombie and a not very good shot on the purifier. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to shoot this guy once with someone, run this guy up, run our Templar up and finish him off with 100% melee, and that will get him far enough from the purifier that we can more comfortably shoot the purifier. Our sniper is just not in a position where she's doing terribly useful. She's not going to get anywhere where this guy isn't ever. I don't even really want to destroy his cover, given that we're about to start using it. We could also justice him. Yeah, let's get some justice going. Oh, that had a much higher miss chance. Okay. That did not work how I thought it did. Good news is that this guy gets another action. What's your hit chance? Yeah, I'm just not worrying about the Lost. I'm kind of assuming I'll just run someone else up and shoot it with basically whatever. Yeah, let's just spend a non-grenadier to solve this problem. And then go ahead and use this to finish him off and get a focus. Nicely done. That is a bunch more Lost. So this, some Lost and an alien pod. Okay. so things have not gotten better. I didn't actually see the... Okay, I triggered that lost pod. I actually didn't trigger the aliens, so that's really good for us. It showed us the aliens because it was zooming the camera in on these guys, but I was not actually close enough to officially see them. So in that case, I am pretty comfortable with just losing our range concealment to shotgun this fellow. So that is 100% guaranteed kill. And that's why you don't get close when you shoot those guys. Alright. And then we have got, we really don't want to move... Okay, this guy's got a momentum move. Let's actually pull him back to, We could parry with him, which is really strong, but we just don't want him to get set on fire. So we'll run him through the fire so that doesn't happen. Alright, so you've got shots on 2 zombies. How are your shots? Not great. We are under a little pressure to keep pushing forward, but we've already got another node in sight. We're going to be able to fight this through this pod next turn. I feel like time is not a huge issue, and we really don't want to accidentally trigger the pod around this node, so we can just take a turn of shooting zombies with some lower percentages than we might otherwise listed in. So I think we can just start our sniper from the top here. It's only 4 to 6. So this is a pretty good shot. Alright. Even if we miss 100% of our shots here, I still just don't feel like these lost are going to be too much of a problem. Yeah, let's just start wearing down the... Alright, so these guys did activate this turn, but it's only a pot of 2, so should be okay, even with the lost on us. Oh man, there's a lot of these guys. Looks like we've got a dasher there too. Alright. So, we'll need to kill a bunch of lost. This Viper is still the highest priority. So we've got a couple 85s here, but nothing where I'm just eager to start off taking shots. Do you have some hundreds? And that is... So that is a guaranteed kill. So this is just 1 ammo, no action, guaranteed kill.
Hostile neutralized.
So this is another one. Want to save 1 ammo at least for the Viper, but other than that, probably good. And then I'm comfortable taking a neck game.
Kill confirmed.
Maybe I shouldn't be quite so blasé about that, but... So can also try and blow up this car, which would be kind of fun. Can almost kill that Viper. And definite guaranteed kill that sectoid. And then you'd get a momentum move back out of the swarm.
This world is ours.
Cool. Alright, so you are now at even better focus. And you can pull back if need be, and we've got sight on this whole mob. Alright, so we're doing really well here. We haven't taken a hit yet. Got a lot of loss to clear our way through, but we're almost to the generator already, and we've got quite a few turns with eyes on 2 more nodes to pop. So things are going quite well. Alright, Viper is still threat number 1. I feel like the answer is going to be a grenade from someone. So this feels sufficiently safe to push up to.
Moving.
I suppose we could have reloaded. Oh, we do have a free reload. It's a risky thing to be mousing over of main selection. Right, so took out its cover. Should be able to get someone to kill that pretty easily. Oh man, you can kill everything. Alright, so one bit of tension we have here is that killing the Viper is the most important thing, but it's also good to kill as many Lost for free as we can. Comfortable putting her totally out in the open. I think we are. I think it's unlikely enough that we stumble into odd. Just get the 98, kill the... Oh!
On the margins.
And that is why you don't trust Vipers. Alright, you have an 81. You've got both your actions left, and as a skirmisher, he can take another shot afterwards. This looks pretty good. Cool.
They will fight no more.
So we'll want to pick up that loot at some point. How are your lost shots? Lost shots are pretty medium, but not terrible. I really like having squad sight on these 2 nodes. Just means we'll be able to do a lot of damage too. Alright, so that's we got a dasher, normal, normal, normal. Alright, so we've got, definitely want to focus on the dashers first. Take your shot here.
Kill confirmed.
And only a 79 on this dasher, but should still worth the shot. Cool.
Kill confirmed.
So you have 2 actions left. So I think we actually want to load and then run you up to start get it to maintain being a little bit closer on these guys. So we'll go ahead and put you back in this car.
On the move.
Alright, so all that leaves is Mox's action and then this guy's retreat. This feels like a bad risk. Like, we could run up here and pick this up, but it's just so bad if we expose ourselves to another group of aliens flanking us over here, that it's just way better to pull back here and move up there with one of our first moves this turn. Alright. So 66 or reload? 66.
Their journey ends here. I have no ammo. Ready weapon.
Alright, this is still continuing to go very well.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you.
Yeah, it's not being as much as a problem as you might, Bradford. Okay, that's starting to be a little more intimidating. Oh, and Advent reinforcements. Alright, so... reload.
Ready to go.
And you can kill this Lost in front of you. Oh, scared me for a minute.
Kill confirmed.
And next high shot is a 94. You're in a fine position. I think I'm good to keep you going on some, percentage shots here.
Good riddance.
91. Alright, that's starting to get to a range. Okay, your... Fox, what are your shots like? 174 type stuff. So I do want to pick this up. I will want to save as much Overwatch as I can for the Advent. Got an 85. These are just all normal lots, right? We only have... It's not under that much pressure for network access, but you don't want to waste it. Alright, so let's pick this up. Delirium Core, not bad. Alright, so 100% here, damage 3 to 4. Perfect. And I need to be so careful with my clicks here. So 97, this one only has 2, so that'll kill. Got... Oh. Let's see. Another 97 here, clear this guy out. Yeah, these infinite ammo pistols are incredibly valuable for being able to boss swarms. So that guy's... So 93 on a 3 health is actually way better than 97 on a 4 health. So we do want to hold a bunch of Overwatches. We also need to clear out one of these nodes at some point here. We've got enough turns that pushing forward is probably better. Alright, so this is an 85. For Overwatch is one of the better ones. Really need to reload. 72. But we've got a free reload. Alright. 87 is probably the best we've got. This one. So only 3 lost left on the map. These 2 are probably too far away to much of a... don't want to run up and rend anything. So this 90 is definitely this guy. Alright. And then these guys are both normal lost. Yeah, lost. Okay, so neither of those guys are dashers, so at this point we can basically ignore these guys until next turn and just set up maximum saturation fire of Overwatch on the Advent here. Quality of life note, don't stand too close when you set up a bunch of Overwatch on a reinforcement spot, because sometimes they drop purifiers and they explode on your face.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Right, so get... Oh, Lost go after Advent, so they shouldn't waste our Overwatches here. Long Watch.
I'm on it.
You know what? This is actually more valuable than an Overwatch with a pistol.
Got it covered.
Alright, what are you bringing me, Advent? What presents do you have to deliver to my doorstep? A commander, you shouldn't have.
Advent might be rolling out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
I didn't even see what all we get. Alright, Lost, are you gonna attack me or them? Alright, so we killed the commander, got another Lost Swarm, because there's always going to be more Lost Swarms. And we've got one mech and one shield bearer. Oh, and we've got another pod in the corner of that room in case we need it. Alright. So, do you have some good 100% pistol shots for us? You do! $93? It's a little risky. That loss is clearly coming in on that fellow. So we do need to kill this shield bearer. It's a flank position on him. It is. So let's move up here, see what loss we want to kill with our shotgun, then shoot him with a shotgun. We need a reload. We can also blow up hit. We've also got armor we could shred. This mech is kind of a problem. Alright, sniper, what do you got for me? How much? Alright, so let's go ahead and take this 93. What are you on? Shield bearers are pretty annoying. Alright. How many lost dashers are here? Let's do a quick evaluation of just, do we need to pay attention to the dasher? Dasher. Dasher. Okay, all three of those are dashers. These are not even attacking us right now. So there's really only... Kill these three, and we would like to kill him. You got two moves, so you can move up and shoot this guy. Either that or reload. See what your shot looks like. 84, and 62 to crit. So this is greater than 50-50 to just kill him instantly. Let's do that. Alright, so that didn't finish him, but now we can kill him with the psychic if we want. And pull back. Just leave this mech, which probably try and kill us. Do we have a grenadier? We can blow out the mech's cover and... Like, this is a kind of interesting thing to do. So she can be attacked if we leave lost up. So assuming we just say psychic is assigned to this, this guy's dead. We have 3 people left. We have our sniper. Our grenadier. Alright, so let's try and take out a dasher or two with this sniper. Start. So this one, again, higher chance just because minimum damage is still a guaranteed kill. Missed there.
I'll get him next time.
So that says to me, we don't have her shot available to take on this guy, so we're probably not going to do that. Could use our Mimic Beacon. Like, it's a pretty conservative play, but I think I like it, just given that things are a little risky right now. Alright, so let's run this fellow up.
I will go.
Shoot some dashers. 94.
We deny our creative. My weapon is almost depleted.
90.
It is dead. I must have ammunition.
I assume we don't still any sense. Oh, there's also Volt. Yeah, variants. Okay, so definitely want to kill this dude. Right, and then that leaves 2 actions on this guy to reload.
Ready to rock.
Oh, you have already have it. So we'll... That is not a Mimic Beacon. Throw out a Mimic Beacon just in case to protect ourselves. And, then probably take some pot shots at Lost. Oh. A Mimic Beacon ends turn. Yeah.
Reloading weapon.
Thank you, Mimic Beacons. Always more of these guys. I think we'd like to be moving a little faster. Man, we just have so many of these nodes we could kill for free. Like, I can't feel that pressured about the, Thanks for the help, guys.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Alright. First Pistolero. What do you got for me? 100% no cost. Probably killed quite a few of these guys with 300 to 400%. It's not 100, that one is. Oh, pistol. Whew. It's clearing our way through these guys. So, I want to... We'll just be headshotting Lost for a little while here. The only relevant enemy on the map is this mech. We do probably want to push a little ways closer to the next node this turn. So let even 90% feel worth saving at this point. Alright. So you definitely want to reload.
Killing time.
After that, got a couple 100% here. Alright, So I feel like she's pretty likely to kill the mech. Wait, can we also just have a guaranteed kill rending the mech? No, we're a little short. So we need to get up here and plant some charges on it at some point. And we've got arbitrary numbers of lost spawning in the meantime. So we can drop a grenade on this guy, shred his armor, kill all the lost, kill him. Kill this lost, pull up, kill that lost, shoot that. Is this a good use of our last grenade? What's the alternative? Lightning hands. I think I'll move her up, see if there's any zombies we are pretty confident to kill. Does not just throw a grenade. This small cluster just pulls her up a little forward and gets us some guaranteed kills here. Of course, that does pull in some lost. Alright, so 100% here.
It's down.
100% here. Is this guaranteed? It is.
Target neutralized.
98%. I'm comfortable with that.
Target disabled.
Right, and then get to finish off this mech.
Hostiles pacified.
Alright, so that is almost all of the lost down. And we get to push forward toward this data tap. We do have some more lost here who will eventually get to us, but really about it. What do you got for me? Oh, you've got sightline on a different data tap. That's cool. All 3 normal lost, no dashers. Let's kill the data tap. We'll kill the lost when they're closer. Run this guy up here, kill the other data tap.
We are nearly there.
And we can
That's a confirmed
see that
visual
now.
on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Pistol fire there. Right, and then Grenadier, I think we'll just go ahead and run all the way up to here.
Already there.
This is leaving our sniper a little farther behind than I. Oh, hey. Got some new friends. There's been some really modest enemies here. Pistol arrow. No real zombie shots. So I assume we just want you to run up and kill a sectoid because that is the single thing in the world you are best at? Accurate! Alright, sectoid down. And then we've got his momentum move. Go ahead and throw a parry on him. You've probably got some 100% here.
The light has left me. I am almost out of ammunition.
Where'd the third one that was open?
Their service is I require ammunition.
Is it wandered up there towards the aliens instead of me? I mean, we do still technically need to deal with this Advent Trooper on the roof. It's not feeling terribly threatened by him right now. Assuming mouse back. Touch.
Roger that.
So let's drop him through a roof. Then presumably someone could. Okay, more lost. Oh man, that is a lot more lost. Well. Oh god, okay, that's actually super bad. Wow, okay. Yeah, that went really wrong. Our Scion may die? Ranger has done nothing yet.
That's affirmative.
Alright, you have 2 actions left.
I take
Grapple for your life. By which I mean the life of our, Oh,
I reload.
yeah, okay, this is guaranteed.
Their casualties grow. They've lived no more. My weapon is nearly empty.
I think I actually like this because it means that, well, maybe I should have let the lost. No.
Target down.
Alright, you've got 1 action left. Whew. And blundering into this Lost Swarm, really bad for us. I mean, he's got parry up, but that's just not going to matter that much if there's 5 attacks on him.
I'm on the move.
I will watch.
Fortunately, they appear to be a little confused.
I am the victor. My power leaves me.
Okay, that was, very modest. Okay. 100%. Percent. Percent. Neither of these are guaranteed kills, so let's go ahead and plant the X4.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active.
Okay, and we have to neutralize all enemies. Interesting. So we don't have a time limit. I assume we can laser sword one of these guys. Mainly want to avoid using any other explosives that would summon another swarm. Oh. Templar, do you have 2 actions left? Let's go ahead and walk you into the middle of some friends. Pistol. Sent. Pistol 100%. And then we can guaranteed kill either of these guys with laser sword.
Taken care of.
So, reload.
Reinitializing weapon.
Kill this fellow. Then we'll get our last move is laser sorting this guy down. Oh, we can't? Oh, we need vision on him. I've got some good news about that.
Coordinates.
Do it.
Feel the power of the Templar.
That everyone?
That transmitter is history.
52 enemies killed. 1 soldier wounded with 1 damage. Alright. Not bad for a squad I was a little concerned about bringing in.
A reminder to all citizens, vigilance is your duty. Failure to report suspicious activity in the vicinity of critical infrastructure areas can lead to detainment and expulsion from
Who is that made most attacks?
operation is
Okay, that's gotta be our Templar. Look at that swagger.
Discover exactly what type of exposure
I took 1 damage and I'm out for 8 days. At least he was tired anyways.
their numbers would indicate a widespread effect.
Go ahead and throw some promotions on here. Oh man, okay. So chance to deflect incoming attacks. And don't like anything that I like parry because it's 100% to block 1 attack, so it's very predictable. This is not as appealing to me. Got a lot of points to upgrade though. When an enemy dies, can raise focus. Man, I feel like I've got more points than I actually know what to do with. It doesn't feel like that many of his things are actually that good. I didn't even know lightning reflexes still existed. Wow, both of these are great. Really like, yeah, both of these are great. So I talked a little about the immune to Overwatch fire ability, and how I actually like it way less than lightning reflexes. Lightning reflexes is just so good for the ability to clear enemy overwatches, which are really one of the things that can mess you up when you're trying to flee a site or get a flank. So just having someone who can, with a move action, disable an enemy overwatch is really good. I'll figure out what to do with you later. Hunt. Alright, picked up an Illyrium core. Got tons of corpses. We'll have some new autopsies available.
Another impressive.
And we got a bunch of intel.
My expectations.
Advent Bending
And
Reed.
yet you have exceeded them.
I don't know what that means. I countered a dark event I now recognize. Alright, wow. I didn't look at this before. We've got exactly 120 intel to go to the next region. So when's our next supply drop? 14 days? So I do want these resistance contacts, but I kind of want to go ahead and make contact with Brazil first. Oh, we only needed 80 for this one. Never mind. Yeah, it's only 2 away from our
Utilize
starting
all of
here.
our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
And resistance radio will be up in just a hot minute.
Prove beneficial.
Right, radio relay is now available. Modular assault rifles.
These robotic.
Cool. So that gives us Gremlin Mark II.
Helping to keep the peace. As far as I can intel?
Sorry, just to note that probably meant skipping out on the opportunity for the. Oh no, I do still have the breakthrough. Interesting. That said, I'm not going to do the. Like, I just don't care that much about one extra upgrade slot on one of my weapons compared to work on stuff I actually care about. Okay. So just to kind of run down the list real quick. Muton Autopsy, very appealing, gives us advanced grenade launchers and a foundry project for
Fanatical, if not
new
obsessed being. The chosen warlock is without question the most
and a foundry project for new grenades, and that does actually sync up with our foundry, so I kind of want to do that. Gauss weapons are really good. That'll give our grenadiers and snipers better weapons, but I actually think getting advanced grenade launchers and alien grenades is even better. Then we've got alien encryption, which we will need to do to advance the plot and not lose the game at some point in the foreseeable future. And see what else have we got that's at all appealing. The only other one that I would even consider is Advent Trooper Autopsy, which only 2 days and it gives us battle scanners, which are really useful. But at this point, like, we're just looking at a bunch of, 5 to 9 day researches that are really important. So I don't really want to take 2 days off here compared to DOS weapons or explosives. And I definitely don't want to take 5 days off for this extra slot.
Central Officer.
Alright, and then I'll finally have this pair back in a little bit, so we'll have a pretty all-star crew ready to go.
Commander, we can now construct radio relays in any region.
Yep, planning on doing one here in Zill once we made contact. Actually, quick question. Do you have anyone else who we can up their bonds? No, we do. Let's take a look at our soldiers real quick. Alright, so we've now got 2 pairs at level 2 bonds. We've probably got some AP to spend on some people before the next mission. We've got some low-level troops on a covert action for 3 more days, and once they get back, if nothing disastrous has happened, we'll be able to send off some higher-level troops. We're still... Is your highest XP? Display XP?
Those humans deceived by the elders' false promises. In destroying it,
I guess it doesn't show how close people are to leveling up. But hopefully we'll get a captain on our next mission and be able to up to squad size 6, because that's kind of the next big important thing we'll have going on. Alright, bunch of stuff happening in 3 days, so hopefully no missions in the next 3 days. We're working on them. Alright, Chosen are going to be bigger assholes. So this is complete. We could start another foundry project, but I'm actually going to hold off until we can finish our Muton Autopsy later today, and then start on the missions.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Alright, so got some people back. Alright, so we've got a bunch of different options. Keep hunting this Chosen. This is sounding like a good thing to me. We can recruit additional Reapers. They're the only one we don't have right now, so definitely wouldn't mind having one of those, especially because they're extra good at fighting the assassin. Really don't want improved sniper rifles, really don't care about black market money. Alright, so it looks like it's really between recruit Reapers and hunt the Chosen. I don't have anyone close to high enough level for Hunt the Chosen Part 3, so we will need to do this at some point, but, this is faction influence, that is a thing. But recruiting Reapers sounds better. Don't want an ambush. Might as well go ahead and send a... I think we can go ahead and send our mid-level bond pair here. We don't want to send out some of our all-stars, but and send out Firebug and Cobra. Yeah, so this negates the risk of chosen ambush. Still a little bit of risk one of them gets wounded, and we'll pick up a... so, like doing that.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Then should finish up Muton Autopsy in just a few seconds here.
The outcome of this research can only further
Perfect.
Commander. The aliens make a strong statement by fielding these massive...
Alright, and then
combat units. I doubt
would do a 2-day stopover for Advent Trooper Autopsy, but I think just gonna do Gauss Weapons first. We'll probably do Gauss Weapons, Trooper Autopsy, Alien Encryption. Yeah, that seems like what I'll want to be doing. This will also open up Illyrium, which is the big gateway tech piece for the next level of crazy new stuff, but we'll want to clear out a bunch of the cheap stuff before then.
I will begin our research immediately.
We're pretty good on supplies. I wouldn't be surprised if we want to swing by the black market some point to...
Ready to go, Commander. If you need a Skulljack, we can build one at any time.
Like, Skulljacks are great, but I really want a plasma grenade.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
And I'm going to tell you what, I want it in 5 days. Only 3 days left on the shielding coil anyways. Alright, so finish making contact here. Bunch of extra supplies.
The local resistance we just established contact with have sent over all the intel they've collected.
Okay, and we've found our third chosen.
Think you're going. If it's a fight you're after, you better bring everything you've got.
Alright, and we also finished up Resistance Radio, so now we can get continent bonuses. What's the African continent bonus we passed up on? Experimental grenade and heavy weapon projects are instantly completed. Install radio relays. Need 2. And this is laboratory facilities. Man, do I not care about laboratory facilities. So we could scan for next region. We're going to want a lot of allies. We've got a lot of stuff to do now. We've got just opened up a new grenade launchers. We're about to hit Gauss weapons. We're definitely in need of all the allies we can get right now. In 3 days we'll be able to start a new project. 5 days until we have grenades. 7 days to get weapons. I was saying I needed alien alloys. High level of psionics. Alright, so we'll go ahead and fly over here, but I think we're going to call it a night rather than jump on into this mission. Take a quick look at what kind of squad we have available.
Psionic energy permeating this entire area, Commander. I would expect we will find various
So this doesn't look like the squad we'd probably... Yeah, I mean, we've got Jolt and Lebenev. I'm not sure why it defaulted to not them. Alright, so yeah, we've got the All-Star Squad available here. This is our 2 Special Troopers and our 3 highest level characters. I think it's even possible we'd want to bring along someone a bit lower level. I mean, this is kind of nice just because it's like absolutely crazy amounts of power, minimizes chance things goes wrong, maximizes chance of getting a captain for squad size 6. So it feels likely that this is what we'll end up bringing along. But that'll be sometime soon. Thanks to everyone for watching. Still really happy with how this campaign is going. Having a lot of fun, and feel like we are definitely on target to win out this game. So we'll see if XCOM has any other ideas. But thank you all for watching, and have a good night.